A single dad worked hard every day to take care of his daughter. He drove cars at the military base. One day, a dangerous man with a gun took two young girls. The single dad ran at the man and took 2 bullets in his body. He saved the commander's daughter. His courage made everyone cry and think about real love and sacrifice. Before you watch full story, comment below from which country are you watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more amazing stories. Marcus was a single dad. He was 35 years old. He lived in a small house with his daughter Emma. Emma was 10 years old. Marcus loved his daughter more than anything in the world. He would do anything for her. He would give his life for her without thinking twice. Marcus worked as a driver at the military base. It was a good job. He made enough money to feed Emma. He made enough money to buy her clothes. He made enough money to buy her books. Emma loved books more than anything. She loved reading stories. She loved imagining new worlds. She loved talking about the characters in her books. Every night, Marcus would read stories to Emma before she went to sleep. This was their special time together. It was the best time of the day for both of them. Emma would sit next to her father. She would put her head on his shoulder. Marcus would read in a soft voice. Emma would listen with her eyes closed. Sometimes she would fall asleep before the story ended. Marcus would smile and carry her to her bed gently. Marcus had no wife. Emma had no mother. Her mother had left them when Emma was very small. Emma did not remember her mother's face. She did not remember her mother's voice. Marcus never talked badly about Emma's mother. He just told Emma that her mother had to go away to find herself. He told her that it was not Emma's fault. He told her that sometimes people have to make hard choices. He told her that he loved her very much. Emma believed him because she could see the love in his eyes every single day. Life was not easy for Marcus. He worked hard every single day. He woke up early at 5 in the morning. He made breakfast for Emma. He made her lunch for school. He took her to school every day. He went to work. He drove people at the military base. He picked her up from school at 3 o'clock every afternoon. He made dinner for both of them. He helped her with homework. He answered all her questions about books and life and the world. He read her stories before bedtime. Then he went to bed very tired. Every day was the same routine. But Marcus was happy. He was happy because Emma was happy. One day, Marcus picked up Commander Sarah Williams from the military base. She was the most powerful person at the base. She was tall and strong. She had a serious face. She looked like she had never smiled in her life. But her eyes were sad. Very sad. Deeply sad. Marcus noticed this immediately. He was good at reading people's emotions. Commander Williams sat in the back of the car. She did not talk to Marcus. She just looked out the window silently. She looked at the sky. She looked at the trees. She looked at nothing and everything at the same time. Marcus drove carefully and respectfully. He did not play music. He did not talk. He just drove smoothly. He respected her silence because he understood that sometimes silence is what people need. After that day, Marcus picked up Commander Williams many times. Every time, she was the same. Serious. Quiet. Sad. Very sad. One day, Marcus decided to talk to her. He was careful with his words. "Good morning, Commander," he said softly. "How are you today?" Commander Williams looked at him. She was surprised that he talked to her. Most people did not talk to her. Most people were afraid of her. "I am fine," she said. "Thank you for asking." "You seem sad," Marcus said gently. "Is everything okay?" "I do not want to be rude. But I can see sadness in your eyes." Commander Williams did not answer right away. She looked at Marcus in the mirror. She saw kindness in his eyes. She saw that he really cared about her feelings. She saw that he was not just making small talk. He really wanted to know. "I have a daughter," she said finally. "Her name is Lily. She is 12 years old. I do not see her much. I am always working. I am always busy with military things. She is alone most of the time. I feel guilty. I feel like I am not a good mother." Marcus understood her pain completely. He understood her feelings. "I have a daughter too," he said. "Her name is Emma. She is 10 years old. I understand your feelings. I understand your pain. It is hard to be a single parent. It is hard to work hard and also take care of a child. But your daughter knows that you love her. Children always know. Children can feel their parents' love even when they cannot see them all the time." Commander Williams said nothing. But tears came to her eyes. Tears of pain. Tears of relief. Tears of someone who finally felt understood. Marcus gave her a tissue box. He did not say anything more. He just drove. He understood that sometimes silence is better than words. Sometimes just listening is more important than talking. After that day, Commander Williams talked to Marcus every time he drove her. She told him about her life. She told him about her struggles. She told him about her daughter Lily. She told him about how hard it was to be a military commander and also a single mother. Marcus listened carefully. He understood. He was like her. He was also a single parent. He was also trying very hard every single day to do the right thing. One day, Marcus asked her something important. "Would you like your daughter to meet my daughter? They could be friends. Maybe they could spend time together. Maybe they could help each other." Commander Williams looked at him. She was surprised. "Really? You would let my daughter spend time with you and Emma? You would do that?" "Of course," Marcus said with a smile. "Why not? Children need friends. Children need to be happy. I think Emma and Lily would be very good friends. I think they would understand each other." Commander Williams smiled for the first time in months. It was a beautiful smile. A smile that came from deep inside her heart. "Thank you," she said. "Yes. I would like that very much. I would like that more than anything." The next day, Emma came to the military base with Marcus. She was very excited. She had never been to the base before. She saw soldiers training in the field. She saw military helicopters flying in the sky. She saw weapons and vehicles. Her eyes were big with wonder and excitement. Lily was waiting there at the gate. She looked nervous and shy. She had never had a close friend before. Her mother was always working. She was always alone at home. She did not know how to talk to children her age. But Emma walked to her immediately without any fear. "Hi. I am Emma. Do you like books?" she asked with a big smile. Lily nodded nervously. "Yes. I love books. I read every day. What is your favorite book?" Emma asked. And just like that, they became friends. They sat together under a big tree and talked about books for hours and hours. They talked about the characters. They talked about the stories. They talked about their favorite parts. They laughed together. They felt like they had known each other forever. Marcus and Commander Williams watched them from a distance. They saw the girls laughing and playing. They saw them happy. Something changed in their hearts in that moment. They realized that they were not alone anymore. They realized that they had found each other. They found friends who understood their struggles and their pain and their love. Weeks passed slowly. Emma and Lily spent time together many times. They went to the park and played games. They read books together sitting on the bench. They did homework together at Marcus' house. They became like sisters. They loved each other deeply. They told each other everything. They had no secrets from each other. And Marcus and Commander Williams became close friends too. They talked about their lives during drives. They shared their pain and their joy. They understood each other completely. They were not alone anymore. For the first time in many years, both of them felt happy. Both of them felt that their lives had meaning beyond just surviving and working. Everything was perfect. Everything was happy. The sun shined on their lives. But then, everything changed in one terrible moment. One moment that would change everything forever. It was a normal Tuesday morning. Emma was at school learning about mathematics. Marcus was at work driving at the military base. Commander Williams was at the base working on military projects. But then something terrible happened. Something that no one could have predicted. A man came to the military base in the afternoon. His name was David Morrison. He was angry. He was very angry. He was filled with rage and hatred. His son had died in a military operation 2 years ago. His son's name was Robert. Robert was only 18 years old. Robert had been killed in a combat mission overseas. David blamed the military. David blamed Commander Sarah Williams. David blamed everyone at the base. He wanted revenge. He wanted to hurt people. He wanted to make everyone feel his pain. David had spent 2 years planning this day. He had thought about it every single day. He had written letters about his pain. He had written about his anger. He had written about how much he wanted revenge. He had lost everything when Robert died. He had no wife. She had left him after Robert died. He had no job. He had no friends. He had nothing except his anger and his pain. David brought a gun to the base. He brought it hidden in a bag. No one stopped him. No one checked him. He walked into the building where he knew Emma and Lily would be. They were on a school field trip to the military base museum. Emma and Lily were walking together, looking at old weapons and uniforms. David saw them immediately. He saw Emma and Lily walking together. He knew who they were. He had studied them. He had studied their schedule. He knew everything about them. He took both girls. He took them quickly to a storage room. He locked the door from inside. He held the gun in his hand. The military called Marcus immediately. The call came to his phone while he was driving. "Your daughter is in danger," they told him. "There is a man with a gun. Come to the base now. Come immediately." Marcus' heart stopped completely. The world seemed to stop. Emma. His baby. His little girl. In danger. In terrible danger. He could not think clearly. He could not breathe properly. His hands started shaking. He just drove. He drove very fast. He drove like crazy. He drove like a man possessed. His only thought was Emma. His only goal was to save her. When he arrived at the base, soldiers were everywhere. Commanders were giving orders loudly. Police cars were parked everywhere. Ambulances were waiting. Everything was chaos. Absolute chaos. A soldier brought Marcus to a secure room. "Your daughter is safe for now," the soldier said. "But there is a man with a gun. He has Emma and another girl. He says he will hurt them if we do anything. He says he will kill them." Marcus felt like the world was ending. Emma. His precious Emma. The child he loved more than life. She was scared. She was in danger. She needed him. He wanted to do something. He wanted to run and save her. But he did not know what to do. He did not know how to help her. Then Commander Williams appeared beside him. Her face was white. She looked like she was going to faint. She looked like she could not breathe. "Lily," she said. "My Lily. My baby girl." She and Marcus looked at each other. Their eyes met. They saw the same fear. They saw the same pain. They saw the same love. They both understood. They both knew what they had to lose. They both knew that they would do anything to save their daughters. A voice came through a speaker in the room. It was David's voice. It was full of anger and pain. "I want to talk to Marcus," he said. "The driver. Get him now. I want to talk to him." Marcus walked into the storage room slowly. His legs felt very heavy. His heart was beating very loud. He could hear his heart in his ears. He saw Emma and Lily sitting on the ground. They were scared. They were crying. Their eyes were full of tears. Their faces were white with fear. Emma looked at Marcus. She saw her father. "Daddy," she cried loudly. "Daddy. Help me." But Marcus could not go to her. David had a gun. The gun was big and black and scary. The gun was pointing directly at Emma's head. Marcus felt fear like he had never felt before. Fear so strong that it almost killed him. "You!" David screamed at Marcus. He was very angry. His face was red. His hands were shaking. "You work for them. You work for the military. You help them. You help them kill people. My son died. My son died in a military operation. My son Robert died. He was only 18 years old. He had his whole life ahead of him. He was going to be married. He was going to have children. He was going to be happy. But your people killed him." "I am sorry about your son," Marcus said calmly. He was not thinking about himself. He was only thinking about Emma. He was only thinking about how to save her. "I am truly sorry. Your pain is real. Your anger is real. Your love for your son is real. I understand that. But these are just children. These girls did nothing. They are innocent. They never hurt anyone. Please, do not hurt them. They deserve to die." David screamed. His voice echoed in the room. "The commander killed my son. The commander is responsible. Now I will kill her daughter. Now I will make her feel my pain. I will make her feel what it is like to lose everything. I will make her feel what I feel every single day." "No," Marcus said urgently. "Please. Take me instead. Do whatever you want to me. I will not resist. I will not fight. I will do whatever you want. But please, let the girls go. They are just children. Please." David laughed. It was a crazy laugh. A laugh that came from pain and madness. "No. I will kill them both. And you will watch. And the commander will know what it feels like to lose everything." Marcus looked at Emma. Their eyes met. Emma was looking at her father with fear. But she was also looking at him with hope. She was looking at him with trust. She believed that her father would save her. Emma trusted her father completely with her life. At that moment, Marcus understood something very important. He understood that there are moments in life when you have to be brave. There are moments when you have to do something even though you are terrified. There are moments when love is stronger than fear. There are moments when a parent must protect their child no matter the cost. David raised the gun slowly. He pointed it at Lily's head. "Say goodbye to your daughter," he said to Commander Williams through the speaker system. "Say goodbye because you will never see her again." But Marcus did not wait. He did not think. He acted. He ran. He ran at David. He ran faster than he had ever run in his life. He ran with all his strength. He ran with the power of a father's love. David fired the gun. The first bullet came out of the gun with a loud sound. The first bullet hit Marcus in the left shoulder. The pain was terrible. It was like fire burning his body. It was like a knife cutting through his flesh. But Marcus did not stop. He kept running. He did not even slow down. He was thinking about Emma. He was thinking about Lily. He was thinking about their futures. He was thinking about their lives. David fired again. The second bullet came out of the gun. The second bullet hit Marcus in the side near his ribs. Blood started coming out of his body. More pain. More fire. More everything. But still, Marcus did not stop. He kept running toward David. He kept moving forward. Marcus reached David. He pushed him to the ground with all his strength. They fought. David was younger, but Marcus was stronger because he was fighting for his daughter. There is no power stronger than a father protecting his child. There is no force more powerful than parental love. Marcus pushed David down hard. He took the gun away from David's hand. Soldiers came running in immediately. They took the gun. They put David in handcuffs and chains. They took him away. It was over. It took only seconds. But it felt like hours. Marcus fell to the ground. He could not stand anymore. His body was bleeding badly. His shoulder was bleeding. His side was bleeding. Blood was on his clothes. Blood was on the ground. He was so tired. He was so weak. But he was smiling because Emma was safe. Emma ran to him. She held him. She cried and cried and cried. Daddy. Daddy. Please don't die. Please stay with me. Daddy. I need you. Daddy. Lily was also crying hard. She was holding Emma. Together, they held Marcus. They held him like they would never let him go. Commander Williams came into the room. She saw Marcus on the ground bleeding. She saw her daughter and Emma holding him. She understood what Marcus had done in that moment. She understood that Marcus had saved her daughter's life. She understood that Marcus had risked his own life. She understood that Marcus had taken 2 bullets to save Lily. Marcus, she said. She held his hand. She was crying too. Why? Why did you do this? Marcus looked at her. He was very weak. His eyes were starting to close. His vision was getting blurry. But he smiled. Because she is my daughter, he said quietly. His voice was weak but clear. And she is your daughter. And both of you deserve to live. Both of you deserve to be happy. Both of you deserve a future. An ambulance came very quickly. Paramedics ran in with equipment. They took Marcus on a stretcher. They took him to the hospital. Doctors worked on him for many hours. They removed the bullets carefully. They stopped the bleeding. They did surgery. They gave him blood transfusions. Marcus was in the operating room for 5 hours. 5 long hours. Emma and Lily waited outside the operating room. They held each other's hands. They prayed. They prayed to God to save Marcus. They prayed that he would live. They did not want to lose him. Commander Williams sat with them. She did not leave them for even 1 minute. She held Emma's hand. Emma was so scared. Emma thought her father was going to die. Emma thought she would lose him forever. Finally, a doctor came out of the operating room. He was wearing a surgical mask and surgical clothes. Marcus is alive, he said. He is very lucky. The bullets did not hit anything vital. They did not hit his heart or his lungs or any major organs. He will recover. He will be fine. Emma cried tears of joy. She held Commander Williams. Lily also cried happy tears. They were so happy. Marcus was going to live. Marcus was going to be okay. Marcus woke up in the hospital bed 3 days later. His whole body hurt. Every part of him hurt. But he did not care about the pain. He did not care about anything except Emma. Emma was sitting next to him. She was holding his hand. She was sleeping in a chair beside his bed. When Emma woke up, she saw her father's eyes open. She jumped up. "Daddy," she cried. She hugged him carefully so she would not hurt him. "Hello, my baby," Marcus said. His voice was weak and tired. "Are you okay? Is Lily okay?" "We are fine, Daddy. We are okay because of you," Emma said. "You saved us. You saved Lily. You are my hero." Marcus cried. He held his daughter. He was alive. Emma was alive. Lily was alive. Everything was going to be okay. Days passed slowly. Marcus got stronger every single day. He still hurt. His shoulder hurt. His side hurt. His whole body hurt. But every day he got better. Every day he felt stronger. Emma was with him every single day. She sat by his bed. She read him stories. She did what her father always did for her. She took care of him. She fed him. She talked to him. She kept him company. Lily also visited him many times. She brought flowers that she picked. She brought cards she had made by hand. She brought drawings and paintings. She wanted to thank Marcus. She wanted him to know that she loved him. She wanted him to know that he had saved her life. Commander Williams visited every single day too. She brought food from outside. She brought gifts. She brought books. She sat by Marcus' bed and watched him with Emma. She watched how much they loved each other. She saw the bond between a father and a daughter. She saw something beautiful and pure and real. "Thank you," she said to Marcus one day. "Thank you for my daughter's life. I don't know how to thank you. I don't know what I can do to repay you." "You don't need to thank me," Marcus said. "I did what any parent would do. If the situation was different, if Emma was in danger and Lily was safe, you would have done the same for Emma. You would have taken the bullets. You would have risked your life." Commander Williams nodded. She knew he was right. She understood that Marcus was not a superhero with special powers. He was just a regular man. A single dad. A man with a big heart. A man whose love was so strong that it made him brave. 1 month later, Marcus was released from the hospital. He was still weak. He still needed to rest many hours every day. He still took medicine. But he could go home. He could be with Emma. He could sleep in his own bed. Emma was so happy. She did not let him out of her sight for even 1 minute. Commander Williams came to see them at their home. She brought Lily with her. She brought homemade food and gifts. She sat with Marcus and Emma in their living room. Lily and Emma played together. They were happy to be together again. "I have something for you," Commander Williams said to Marcus. "The military wants to give you a medal. You are a hero. Everyone at the base knows what you did. You saved my daughter. You risked your life. You took 2 bullets." Marcus looked at her. "I don't want a medal," he said. "I just want to be with my daughter. That is enough for me. That is all I need." "You deserve it," Commander Williams said. "Please. Accept it. Not for you. For Emma. For Lily. For all the children in the world." Show them what real courage is. Show them what real love is. Marcus thought about this carefully. She was right. Maybe it would be good for Emma to see that her father's actions mattered. Maybe it would teach Emma something important about love and sacrifice and doing the right thing. Okay, he said finally. I will accept the medal. 2 weeks later, there was a big ceremony at the military base. Many important people came. Soldiers came in their uniforms. Officers came. Media people came with cameras. Emma wore a beautiful white dress. Lily wore a blue dress. They stood next to Marcus when he received his medal. Marcus stood in front of everyone. His side still hurt. His shoulder still hurt. But he stood straight. He stood proud. He stood like a man who had done the right thing. A general gave him a medal and shook his hand. The medal was gold and shiny and beautiful. This man showed true courage, the general said loudly for everyone to hear. This man showed what it means to be a hero. He is not a soldier. He is not a military officer. He is a driver. But he has more courage than many soldiers. He risked his life to save a child. He took 2 bullets. He is an example for all of us. He is an example of what love can do. Everyone clapped. They clapped loudly. Emma was so proud of her father. Lily was proud too. Commander Williams was crying happy tears. After the ceremony, Marcus, Emma, Lily, and Commander Williams went to a nice restaurant to celebrate. They sat together as a family. They ate good food and talked and laughed together. Emma told Marcus jokes. Lily told him jokes too. Marcus laughed so hard that it hurt his side. But he didn't care. He was happy. He was truly happy. Daddy, you are the bravest person in the world, Emma said to him during dinner. No, baby, Marcus said. I am just a father who loves his daughter. That is all. Love makes you do brave things. Love makes you strong. Love is more powerful than anything else in the world. Emma smiled. She held her father's hand under the table. She felt safe. She felt loved. She knew that nothing could ever hurt her as long as her father was there. Months passed. Marcus healed completely from his injuries. His scars remained on his body. The bullet wounds left permanent marks on his shoulder and his side. But he did not mind. He did not want them removed. The scars were beautiful to him. They told a story. They told the story of a father's love. They told the story of sacrifice. They told the story of courage. Emma and Lily remained best friends forever. They were like sisters. They spent every day together. They did homework together every afternoon. They read books together every night. They played games together. They told each other secrets. They made promises to each other. They promised that they would be friends forever. They promised that they would never forget what happened. Marcus and Commander Williams became very close friends too. They understood each other completely. They supported each other in everything. They were like family. Soon, Emma started calling Commander Williams Auntie Sarah. Lily started calling Marcus Uncle Marcus. Their 2 families became one big family. They were happy. They were together. They were loved. Life changed for Marcus after that terrible day. He got a promotion at his job. He did not have to drive anymore. He got an office job working at the base. It paid more money than before. He had more stability. He had more peace. He had time to spend with Emma. But what changed most was inside Marcus' heart. He realized that his life had meaning. He realized that he was not just surviving day after day. He was living. He was protecting. He was loving. He was being a father in the truest sense of the word. One year after the terrible day, Emma asked Marcus an important question. "Daddy, were you scared when that man had the gun?" Marcus thought about this question carefully. He thought about how scared he had been in that moment. He thought about how his heart had been racing. He thought about how he wanted to run away and hide. He thought about how he had been afraid. But he didn't run away. He didn't hide. "Yes," he said honestly. "I was very scared. I was more scared than I have ever been in my life. I was terrified." "Then why did you run at him?" Emma asked. "If you were scared, why did you do it?" "Because," Marcus said, holding his daughter close to him, "you were more important than my fear. Your life was more important than my safety. Your happiness was more important than my comfort. That is what love is, Emma. Love is when you do something brave even though you are scared. Love is when you put someone else's life before your own. Love is the strongest force in the world." Emma cried. She held her father tight. She understood now. She understood why her father had taken 2 bullets. She understood that her father loved her more than his own life. Every night, Marcus still read stories to Emma before she went to sleep. This was their special time. This was what made them happy. Emma was older now. She was a teenager. But she still loved listening to her father's voice reading stories. She still felt safe with him. And every night, when Marcus read to Emma, he thought about that terrible day. He thought about how close he had come to losing her. He thought about how grateful he was for her life. He thought about how lucky he was to be her father. Marcus became a legend at the military base. Children heard about him. Adults heard about him. They heard about the single dad who took 2 bullets to save a commander's daughter. They heard about his courage. They heard about his love. They heard about how one man's actions changed everything. But Marcus never thought of himself as a legend. He thought of himself as a father. He thought of himself as a man who loved his daughter more than life itself. He thought of himself as someone who would do anything, anything at all, to protect her and to keep her safe.